happening?
Hey, how's it going? Everybody who is not aware, you all should be, because we're currently fundraising for the tour. This is Damage. Damage, welcome onto the show.
Yeah, what's happening? I am just like low-key getting out the shower and like kind of getting ready to get out the house.
Hey, no worries, no
But
worries.
it is a pleasure to be here. It is a pleasure to have been working with y'all, and I've gotten a brief glimpse of the support from the Gremloe family and community. I really, really appreciate how quickly y'all have mobilized and how, I mean, it's so exciting. It's a situation where in New Orleans I'm from the North Shore area, and I was so isolated, in my closeted years and shit. And I had, all sorts of social networks. But when I started making music and when I started coming out, I very much became isolated. And I quickly, because of, an opportunity in my personal life, moved out here to California. And most of my music community, if not all of it, no, most of it is based out here in California. But I really have this part of my heart that wants to deeply and widely connect with the New Orleans community and just the greater Southeast Louisiana area, because that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
And it's been really, really just so exciting right out the gate. You were like, oh, we raised $1,000 or however. I was like, what?
Currently, $1,375.38.
Oh my God, that is incredible.
Respect my pronouns.
So yeah, this is really, really cool. It's been something, getting Erica, who, goes by Jamal Malachi, and then having Sleaze
Respect my pronouns
on the bill. Being able to really tap in with my New Orleans fam is incredible. It's so incredible. So how many people do we have on the stream right now?
Currently, about 1,000.
Okay.
We're very excited to be working with you and to be putting all this effort for our queer siblings in Louisiana. This has been something that I've been wanting to do. I think I gave you an update recently. We have the Trans Income Project and the Queer and Trans Community Action Project that we'll be fundraising for. Anything that we raise over the cost of tickets and all that, that's going to go to any of the other infrastructure stuff, and we'll do a live stream fundraising. I've already got the 2 orgs setting up all of the donation links and stuff. Well, damn, I hope
you're
serving? Right. Yes, you look fantastic.
Serving biological mail?
All about that shit, yes. But it is serving.
Hello.
Something.
Yes, that is me.
A lot of your music, first introduced to me by a friend of the show. A lot of your music speaks to different, struggles that all intersect with one another. And when you and I first had an opportunity to chat with one another, I asked you if there is a message that we can bring forward to get people to understand what the shows are really about beyond just the New Orleans one. You said being in the room together. Could you tell Chad a little bit about that?
Yeah, chat. Okay, so you've seen me use the phrase on a lot of my tour promotion, come be in the room. Because what I'm trying to kind of more reinforce with what we do as artists, give me just a second, let's turn this light off. I can't wait to clean up. I won't do a hairline reveal, but I will do a...
Oh, hell yeah. We talking about fire hazards?
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Neither of these windows, yeah, you can climb out of that window, so that's not a fire hazard. Okay. Anyway, remind me of the question. We were talking about come be in the room.
Yeah.
So chat, I am very focused on keeping us all rooted in the purpose of why we fight, why we push, why we protest, why we feel as hard as we feel, and kind of what is all of this pain worth it for artists like myself and a lot of the folks out here in LA that I am connected with. Our focus on those moments of joy and those moments where you do feel safe and you do feel even delusionally optimistic, we could overcome all of this shit. And for a while, the way they teach musicians like myself how to get noticed on the internet had me engaged in a lot of rage bait and a lot of things that I felt were, while empowering to some with very specific contexts and experiences, I have felt like there are better ways to unify people. And I think focusing more on the experience of joy and empowerment and not the experience of pain and fear kind of characterized by like violence, currently is just what I'm feeling called to as an artist. And so the way that's translating into this tour and what I want everybody to take away from it is that we are focused on having an experience and curating an experience in a way that I hope I can demonstrate how committed I am to that is by betting that it's more important to me that you're actually in the room with us than whatever I end up walking away from the venue with in my pocket. Because for the most part, the universe seems to be taking care of me right now because I'm making good music and connecting with people, and I'm trying to just kind of focus on that and not worry so much and just hope that if people can really understand how safe and powerful it feels to be just physically in the room together, especially when you are dealing with social anxiety, especially when you are somebody who feels sometimes like a category when you step into a room. Part of combating that is immersing yourself in positive and reinforcing environments, and that is what a Damag show is. And it's also really fucking fun. And there's a lot of people there that are really down with the shit. And like most people, you're like, you watching are probably like 2 or 3 friends away from doing some really impactful shit in your like local area, whatever that is, even if it's like starting a band, whatever the fuck. And I have seen dozens of situations where like those long-term friendships and relationships happen. And I just feel blessed to be a facilitator of that. So to kind of, as opposed to be like, come support independent art or buy my tickets, it's just like, I get to be on stage and be a rock star. Like, I feel like I'm taken care of. Like, let's remind us that it's not just about me going on stage. This is very much about us all being in a room when we are a natively digital community that is able to, you know, kind of engage in the real world that's currently being fucked with and has been invaded and oppressively held for a very long time. I don't know. That's just kind of where my heart is saying, like, I feel like we just need to be getting in more rooms together.
Well, you did mention something to me, and I know you probably have to go in a minute, so I'll ask you 2 more questions.
We can keep yapping.
Yeah,
I got like
sure.
a 10-minute drive over there too. It's no big deal.
All right, for sure. First and foremost, you did mention to me, and I mentioned to chat, that something like what we're doing could have an impact, you know, in communities all over the country where you're touring. So
yeah, especially the Deep South.
Yeah,
especially the Deep South.
Especially the Deep
There's
South.
a lot of folks that come up, not to cut you off, but to kind of elaborate on that. There are folks that came up to me at the Raleigh show specifically that were like, holy fucking shit, dude. You don't understand what you're doing. I'm like, yeah, no, it's a good show. I'm trying my best because I'm over here thinking about it like as a musician. And this person's like, no, dude, there's nothing like this here. Like the closest that this shit comes to is like Atlanta or whatever. And even then it's like mega acts or it's this or it's that.
I will stab you.
Having like reasonably priced, like it's cheap enough that I could actually afford to comp your tickets. That's part of why I can get you in is it's not very expensive in the first place. Having those sorts of events where it is like by us for us and it's good. It's not like, and I say this with the kindness of my heart, there is like seriously competitive music when it comes to like the global landscape of what people listen to. And then there's like the local scene that is full of a lot of great stuff and great vibes. But, you know, it's, you know, I'll step quick in the ego. I have that X factor and my shit's crazy. It's a crazy experience to be able to like catch me at this point in my career. And for it to still be that caliber of a show with other artists, and it's by us. It's a queer, like, this is not like, you're not like a queer person who's accepted at a music concert. This is a queer fucking concert.
Yeah.
Like, that is something that just doesn't happen in Huntsville, Alabama. It doesn't happen in Chattanooga. It doesn't happen in Raleigh. Not as often, what I've heard. as it needs to be. And it makes people just fucking stay at home all day.
Yeah, it's a taking back of that power. It's a,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, being in the room together. There's power in, being together. We protect us and all that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Are you community, by the way?
What's that?
Are you community, by the way? I don't know if I asked.
By cis man representation here.
Okay, ally. I appreciate it.
Oh, I'm a foe.
Appreciate it.
I'm a foe these days.
Oh, you're a foe. Let's do it. Let's do it.
But yeah, no, it's awesome, and I did tell you that you might be getting some contacts from people in the areas that you
someone
mentioned.
reached out from Dallas, which was cool. I would love to, especially in the South. It's kind of a win-win because I end up not selling as many tickets on the second half of my tours when I go through the South. I think part of that is reach. I think a lot of that could be economics, and I think part of the economics is like transportation. It is algorithm, but it's also, dude, a lot of the folks so far that I am directly tapped in with that are in that area are like carless, or they're like dealing with some shit, and it's like sometimes just a matter of practicality.
No public transit.
Which is why. Yeah. Or sometimes people being like, hey, it's a 6-hour drive. I don't know if I can safely pee twice on the way over there.
That too. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So like there's a lot of like practical stuff that can kind of interfere. Which is another thing we do in the community is we help carpool people. I start coordinating that the second I announce dates. I'm like, hey, y'all start working that out.
Yeah.
And if anything, that's how you end up making friends at a Damage show. Is y'all fucking road trip.
Hell yeah. Uber
and then you gotta
together.
right? Oh my God. I don't know how many polycules I'm responsible for, to be honest. Rest in fucking peace. That's crazy.
Good God. I mean, maybe.
What if they had to fight over my vinyl? What kind of fan fiction is this? The polycule that like deals with the divorce, and they all, because like, sometimes people just like split merch.
Yeah.
I had an ex in college. We would go to concerts, and we would pick our two favorites, and like I would pay for one, she would pay for the other.
Yeah.
And then when we broke up, she kept the Chance the Rapper shirt that I wanted and the Flatbush Zombie shirt that I wanted.
That's fucked up.
I mean, I was very much in the wrong in that situation, to be honest, but small price to pay. That being said, total side tangent.
Oh, you're good.
What else do you want to know about the show, or what else should we tell chat? Maybe what does chat want to know?
Well, first and foremost, what's your next stop on the tour?
So the opening night of the tour is this Sunday, April 5th at a soda bar in San Diego. And then a sequel to the opening night will be, I say sequel because it will be the same run of show with the same opener, whatever, Mike. Will also be April 6th at the Moroccan Lounge in Los Angeles, which is kind of like Chinatown area.
Everything you're doing right now on screen, I have to set you up with my friend Tofu, who also occasionally streams on Twitch.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. I would love to.
You two are made for each other. Holy shit.
Why? As I'm like the type B friend who's like 2 minutes after her appointment time, supposed to be there at 10:45.
Yes.
But then I also got a jet over to NoHo after because a rehearsal starts at 11. I'm just going to show up late. But
yeah,
I really am that crazy friend on FaceTime. And then just like, I don't know, I'm an in-person friend sometimes.
I feel that.
I feel like I'm an in-person friend. I am an in-person friend for sure. What is chat saying? I have no idea what chat is saying.
What's chat saying? Let's see.
Is chat fucking with me or is chat roasting me?
Grinder in the purse. So excited to see you in Denver. Two dolls shooting the shit, talking about you, my friend Tofu. Got to hit the bong before you leave the house always. Okay, I think that's more advice than anything.
Always.
What are your placements, baddie? I don't know what that is supposed to mean, but okay.
Placements? Okay. I'm going to switch to this belt because it's cuter. And it jingles. I shouldn't wear this because it's an MRI. Damn.
I mean, they're going to make you take off anything that you have anyway.
This
I can get in touch with Midner.
You know what?
For sure.
Oh, yeah, wait. So what is the... Also, y'all, for anybody who doesn't know, I have vinyl. I have a deluxe vinyl.
Oh, hell yeah.
I finally have them physically in. Yeah, 2 discs. It's got the instrumentals and some bonus tracks. And then we also have it on CD. We have it on CD. We have it on CD. We have it on CD.
We love physical media.
Right? Shout out physical media. I got like 300 of these, 300 each, and we have like 233 orders total. So I have roughly like between 150 and 200 left of either. So get your fucking orders in. And I do now have a wireless. Ooh, I caught this shit on sale and it's cheap as fuck, but we have a wireless thermal printer.
Ooh.
With a little 1,000-pack of labels. Just saved one of the best $60 I ever spent, saving my
That's a steal.
ass. Because now we can ship shit on the road. Now we can ship shit on the road.
Chat's saying they love an
Which is gonna be really
ADHD
fun.
queen.
Anyway, what was it? Purse. Things are in purse.
Are any of their new videos or collabs in the works? I mean,
oh my God. So I have a whole album that just was released. Why am I not plugging that? I literally just dropped an album today.
That was today?
You could probably, yeah. So it's, if you go look at it's on Even. It's the album's title is called Kill the Radio. The single, the first song on the album is called Same Things. The single is out everywhere. So you can go listen to that anywhere for free. Even is a pay what you want platform. So the album is available today for as little as $1. You can get literally as much as you want. Amber and I, Amber Ryan is the collaborating artist. We produced and did everything just 50-50. We have this incredible cohesive rollout that we did with my friend Graham, who is the creative director for all 6 music videos we have coming out. It's, dude, there's so much cool shit. There's so much cool shit.
And your videos are banging. I love them.
Yeah, so Graham picked me up on Run, and then we started kind of doing a lot of work together. So Hunter Schafer and Blood on My Hands, like a lot of that stuff is all Graham.
Wait, is the album cover a reference to Fooly Cooley?
It is actually, no, not necessarily. And I've gotten that before, but it is this right here, and I really got to fucking go. This is crazy. But it is this Radiohead that we built a cardboard box around it. It's like the face of a classic boombox, and it's one of the few things that survived. Amber, the collaborating artist, she lost a lot of stuff in the fires of Pasadena, and it's one of the things that survived. So we were able to kind of clean it up, safely take the face plate off, and then we kind of created this cardboard helmet, and we put her on a mannequin, and it's been like this character in all of the videos. And you've noticed probably in a lot of my couch videos. So the radio, and why we call it Kill the Radio, the radio represents, I can be as late as I fucking want. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to go to this shit. Anyway, the radio represents the intentional, overt, and systemic overstimulation and noise that we are being force-fed, just as we go through all this.
The flooding of the zone.
Yeah, the flooding of the zone. And it's been, I said something about frog getting boiled in water. That's pretty much, what's been happening this whole time. And we're hitting a point where now white America is starting to wake up. Because a lot of these issues are really starting to impact that community, and that's where it starts to break the media coverage of it. And, pop culture found a way to extract social credit from appearing progressive. So anyway, Kill the Radio is a call to action, and you kind of hear this towards the end of the album, not to give it all away, but it is a call to action to use your intention and your power of decision making and your power of discernment to take steps to just mitigate all this bullshit, because a lot of it we kind of just let happen to us. A lot of it, in terms of like the psychological shit. Mm-hmm. We can't control the market or whatever, but kinda, it's basically the concept of a boycott. Kill the Radio is basically like Too Long Don't Read boycott. But more of like, what is that deeper mechanism behind like why boycotts work? When we take our energy out of these systems, all of a sudden when they don't have any fucking power. So you'll kind of hear as you go through the album, you'll hear kind of Amber and I going through all these different things that we've been going through in our personal life and how it all kind of relates to us being systemically fucked with and dealing with stuff that's just way bigger than us, and deciding as artists, I can decide to sell my music to my fans and trust that my fans can float me, and then I'll put it on Spotify, and then the world can, enjoy music that exists. But my fans, the people who hold me up, the people who would spend even $1, or even a car ride to get guest listed into a show, who would, if you would use your intention to decide to do anything other than like a fucking video, I would love to reward you with this experience that we get to share together. And
that's awesome. That's a really
that's my big,
well thought through
thing.
Vision.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I could kill a radio. I think I have everything. I'm just gonna finish this water. I don't know who's this. It's probably my girlfriend's.
Before you head out, and I let you go. First of all, thank you for coming on, and thank you for doing this tour, doing all the work that you do. I know a lot of people in the community. We do a lot of fundraisers for trans charities and queer charities and all that, but the philanthropy side is not as valuable as the community side. So stuff like this is really valuable to our trans siblings, and I know they appreciate it.
That's all for it. Yeah. I mean, the rest of it is numbers on a screen and the money.
Yeah. But if I can ask one question before you go, this is something we always ask, our Louisiana natives whenever we have them on.
Yeah.
From Los Angeles to Louisiana, tomatoes in your gumbo, yes or no?
You don't always put it in there. But if it's like diced tomatoes that you like cook down with the rest of the gumbo, like with the celery and all that shit, I'm not gonna not eat it. As long as like the roux is good and all that shit. Like sugar in the grits? No. Or sugar in the greens? No.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say I'm that passionate about it.
Okay. All right. You're on notice, but I'll accept it.
I gumbo like that.
Okay. All right. Interesting. All right. I'm a no tomato.
I had gumbo that had tomato. My mom doesn't do that.
Yeah. No one I know from the area does.
I've never heard of it. I mean, it just immediately doesn't sound right, but again, like if it's just like one can of Rotel, like it's not gonna like destroy the gumbo. I don't know.
Okay.
I am ratchet. I'm from Louisiana.
Interesting. Can you ask if the new album is gonna be for sale as a CD at the concert?
Oh God, that's my merch. Oh Jesus, I'm not gonna make this appointment. No way. Hold on, I just opened the door.
Oh, don't dox yourself.
Nope. You're right. Shipping labels. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I pulled up my camera to hide it, so you're okay.
Okay.
So you have a bunch of packages in front of your door right now?
It's actually it's stacked to my door. I opened it and it was as tall as me. So
oh my God.
I'm probably just gonna call this doctor's office and see what I can do.
Okay.
But thank you very much for having me.
Of course.
I appreciate you for my ADHD. Thank you, chat, for engaging with me and whatever you said. I either agree or disagree with you, and I appreciate that you said it. So yeah, go find my music, come see me live, and thank you all for supporting Gremloe and all that shit.
Of course. Oh, one final question from the chatter. Can you ask her where that speech about trans people's spirituality came from? I think they're talking about it.
It is a TikTok. It is from Alok, ALOK, Menon, MENON. Alok. They give a lot of speeches. I did dig. I totally just ripped the audio from a TikTok. But then I emailed once I had the demo, I emailed their manager, and their team was able to review it. They said some very nice things about it, so it was really nice. I've looked up to Alok for a while, so that was a cool experience. That was the first time I ever.
Someone's linking them in chat. That's good.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever actually reached out to somebody for clearance on anything I've ever used. Because it's just I respect look very much, and they're very much an alive and well contemporary person in the space. So I was like, I do want to be respectful of that.
For sure. Well, to let you know, we did raise an additional $330 during our conversation. So
what the fuck?
Yeah.
They say money talk. Hey. All right. That's funny because that's not the beat for it, but there's a song called Workers' Comp by Mick Jenkins.
Okay.
Amazing song. Mick Jenkins is one of my like standard rappers. Like,
shout out.
Sets the that whole album is crazy, but Workers' Comp. Okay. Shout out Workers' Comp.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Bye.
All right, you too. Hell yeah. Y'all, someone says she reminds me of Tofu a little. Yeah, Flucky, I was thinking the exact same thing. Hour and a half late for an interview after I like messaged earlier this morning. I was like, hey, just let me know like 15 minutes before, you're going to come on so I can like, move on from whatever I'm looking at. And she responded like 30 minutes later being like, yeah, okay, for sure. I'll let you know. Totally passed by the time. I'm like, that's tofu. That's tofu coated.